Uh-oh. Temporal log. Temporal log 3. Entry 1. Agent Papa Lima November reporting. It all started when I was investigating the sinking of Columbus's ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, to find out what was going on with the time stream. In response to that, I decided that it would be a good idea to find the temporal dust that created the anomaly, and I blew up the temporal dust. Once that was done, that is really strange. After dealing with that temporal dust phenomena, I then had to worry about what to do next. And I decided that what I needed to do was after blowing that up, of course, finding out what my situation was. What am I trying to do? I have no idea. I am just so befuddled that I have just lost my mind completely. Because when I blew it all up, I was put into a world that was dying of fire. The nether seemed to be spilling out into the main world, and things were just getting worse and worse. And I don't know if I was able to settle anything or whatever, but eventually some sort of time loop distortion stopped happening. And once it did, I was thinking perhaps things are over and everything was settled down. But now I have come to a world that is so broken. I think my mind is broken also because I'm seeing all sorts of strange things in some earlier parts of this log. And I have a feeling that's not going to be getting any clearer as things go because I seem to be in this series of small islands with very large trees, and there's no water between the islands. These islands, it's almost as if the end has invaded here. First, we had the Nether invading the overworld. Now it seems like the end has. So things are even becoming even more distorted and broken. And this is not good. Not good at all. And I don't know what I'm going to do in order to survive this. And if there's anything I can do in order to get things to come back into shape. Well, I have to see if I can find some resources. Well, I've got wood at least. It's just about the only thing I do have. Ugh! Whew. This is getting to be tough. Tougher and tougher every moment. And I'm going to have to see what happens. Now, let me get this. I'll probably have to get to a larger island, and probably that one over there. That seems to be the nearest suitable place. Yes, because any other islands we have are just too small to do anything. This certainly is. I certainly have little hope of surviving here, but perhaps I have a chance of surviving if I get to that large island way over there. I don't know how far it's away, but I'm going to have to try to get there. And perhaps taking care of these trees will help. Now the question is this all I'm going to get, or will I have an opportunity to plant some more trees? I don't know, but things are going to be very rough indeed. Extremely rough, especially if I prove as inept in taking care of this as I have been in some of the other things. Let me gets us down, then maybe I could get some saplings, grow another tree, and things would become better. But I've been getting my doubts here after what happened in the last world. I just hope we don't have Endermen popping out all over the place, and I guess that was inevitable. Let's see if I could get some of those. How many? 3 saplings, of course. Only 3 saplings. Exactly 3 saplings. Exactly one less than what I need in order to get anything done here. Alright, what do we have here? We've got a, oh yes, I am going to be needing, oh my. Really? This is worse than I thought. Just one layer of dirt? That's it? Oh my. I knew things were bad. I needed a little bit of an extension here. If I'm going to have any hope with anything. That means building a wooden bridge. It's just about my only option. Oh, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Alright, well, see if I can get this extended a little bit, because if I don't extend it a little bit, things are going to be even rougher. Yeah, I was hoping that maybe I can get some stone tools or something like that by mining the stone underneath, but there is no stone underneath. This world is pathetically bad. Now, is there a fourth sapling? Fourth sapling? All right, good. Let's see, where's a good place to plant this? How about right there? I'm sure that'll prove to be a very poor decision eventually, such as making a pickaxe, but it turns out that there is nothing to pickaxe around here. Whew. Oh, yes, there it is. Let's get that done. Let's get that done. I suppose I'm going to be needing 2 of these because there's absolutely nothing else that I can really make. Well, at least this is such a small place, it's unlikely I'm going to run into anything nasty here that's going to attack me. But I'm sure as soon as I build any sort of bridge, things are going to change very drastically. Because things never go well when you... There you go. Now, let's get up here. When mobs are involved, they always like to attack at the worst locations, at the worst moments. Anything to make your life miserable. Though right now, the time stream is doing whatever it can to make my life miserable. There you go. Let's see, I've got 2 of them. I just need 2 more, and I could make a second tree, which would be great. Now, what would be really great is if there were a way to get some stone, because that would be really wonderful, but I don't see any way at the moment. So, let's see, that'll take a while to get done. That's all. Things are just being dropped out, probably lost forever. Let's see if I could get some... Alright, let's see. Let's try to get some of these things. There, that would be great. Good. And what I'll want is to put some these here, preferably with as little likelihood of things popping up and coming after me as possible. Yes, I'm going to be covering up the entire island with this because if I don't, I'm sure things are just going to come up and attack me. Ooh, this is... And there's no way to get any light either, which makes things even nastier. Ha! All I wanted to do was fix the time stream, but apparently that didn't work out very well. Now... I don't know what's going to happen. Well, what's going to happen? Because I don't know if I put something right next to that, would it break it? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out the hard way eventually. All right, there you go. Now, we're going to start getting across there. And fortunately, I'm going to have to do this at night. There it is. I'm pretty sure that eventually I'm going to slip over the edge here. Because that's the way things go around here. Well, I'm just going to have to... Oh, decisions. I will need a bit of a platform here in order to keep things going. Oops. Let's see if I can... I need that at the start. Now, unfortunately, as soon as those flying beasts come out, because I know that that's eventually going to happen, they're going to make life miserable here. Ooh. I need to rack my brain now to see what do we have here relating to... Oh, this is going to be slow and tedious. Is there a closer place to get to? I don't think so. It seems to be the only place I can get to. Well, we'll just have to see. See how many blocks I can put down before things really get rough. And it doesn't help that things are just going to get rougher and rougher when you get to the other side. Whew. Well, that used up one set of ingredients. And, hold on. There is some stone there. Well. That's something good to notice. Now, the question is there enough that I can actually harvest some of it? And is it enough to be useful? Let's see. I've got a little bit more of this, but I've also have... some of this and some of this. Well, I'll be converting so much of that. Let's see what we have here. I want this, and I want this, and I want this. We are just going to have so many planks of this that surely we'll be able to get all the way across there in no time. Yeah, right. And I don't want to take any chances. If I decide that I need to change that later on, then I'll have to do it then. But until then, I need to continue this. And this is going to be tough. What's really going tough is the... Now, this is... Ooh. And that seems to be low enough that at least I don't have to try to climb up. Well, the problem is getting down is going to be even tougher. I didn't think about that. In fact, getting down might be impossible. I just have to try to land on top of one of those trees. It's going to hurt a bit, but I still think that's my best chance of survival. And I've got to do it before those death birds come out. Once the death birds come out, it is all over. Well, I suppose I could try to stay in a shelter on one side at night. That'd be the only choice. See how much we can get done. I could gauge how much we get done and then proceed on from there. See, I have three saplings. All right. Well, if I do get a tree out of those 4 that I planted, then great. Oh, boy. Going. Slowly. And now I don't know what to say now because it's hard to keep a narrative when you are on such a narrow... Oh, how close am I? Oh my goodness gracious. A mine shaft just suspended out of nothing. Well, there are definitely monsters in that land. Well, I suppose that's nothing new. But I am getting tired at the moment. So I'm going to be needing a little bit of a rest. And it looks like it's going to be dawn. Thankfully, that means I think I've made good progress there. And good progress means that I may be able to survive this. I know. Wishful thinking. And there it is, the sun peeking above the horizon. And the world coming to light. And perhaps I'll find some way to get across there. Do I look like I'm halfway across? I don't know. I don't know at all. But I think I may have plenty of wood here, and I've got quite a bit of wood left, so perhaps I can get all the way across if I don't slip and fall, which is the most likely thing that's going to do when I return. Well, that's it for the first entry log. This is Papa Lima November signing off.